guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, as you saw from the title, I'm going to be doing a blowout tutorial. Disclaimer, I have layers and I have curtain bangs and it makes the blowout look a lot better. So if you don't have curtain bangs or layers, I recommend getting them because it just makes it look like there's a lot more going on, a lot more dimension and curls and luminous and all that good stuff that you want. So just wanted to make that clear. Also, there is no right or wrong way to do a blowout. This is just how I do it personally. I have naturally curly hair. Like it's naturally curly. Like this curly. So all my curly girl hair, to all my girls with curly hair, you can do this hairstyle too. So anyways, let's get straight into the video. So I'm gonna show you everything from the prep to the blow dry. Okay, first thing is hair oiling. If you guys want, I will do an in-depth hair oiling routine, but today I'm just doing like a quick 20-minute one, and I'm using this rosemary and mint. That's gross. Okay, the hair, rosemary and mint scalp and hair strengthening oil. I know a lot of people use this. I'm not really going to massage it. I'm just gonna do a quick one today. You know, some days I will like, section my hair and massage it for 10 minutes and do all that fancy stuff. But today we're just gonna lather it in there. We're not gonna do nothing super fancy today. We're just gonna let it sit for about 10-20 minutes. Just gonna take one off my palm, side, and then go like this, and then make sure you really get it on your eyes. The exact same thing, and this is just gonna make it all glossy and strengthened and healthy. I'm just gonna take my handy dandy chocolate. Yeah, that's just a really fast routine. Nothing much today. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes and now I'm gonna have a shower. And I'm going to be using this drugstore Tresemme. It doesn't really matter. I'll see you after my shower. I'm back. I also forgot to tell you guys that I do double shampoo, and then when I do my conditioner, I let it sit for like 10 minutes. So I let it sit for a while. But this is the best feeling ever when you have your hair freshly washed. Really the best. And I'm just gonna brush it. And then we're gonna use one product, and this is the multitasking leave-in treatment. This is like a leave-in conditioner, heat protectant, and so 2-in-1 basically. I'm using this for a really long time. So I just spray this all over, and then really at the ends, and then just kind of massage that in. Because that's the most important part, and make it the most dry. So you just want to twist it in the other side of it. And then I just take my brush and just brush it through to really make sure all that product is all over. And then I'm just gonna wait till this is like 80% dry because we don't want to blow dry out so wet hair. It needs to be just damp. So I'll come back when it is 80% dry. Okay, it is now like 80% dry, so we're gonna go ahead and start the drying process. So first things first, I'm going to just take a kind of small section at the bottom, clip that up. I'm using a shark, but you can literally use like any pretty cheap blow dryer. It does not have to be anything fancy. And then I literally just split that in half, and we'll start with this side, just in one section. Okay. Okay, while I'm blow drying my hair, I'm actually gonna do a voiceover because you can't even hear my voice. But basically, the settings on my blow dryer are 3 on the blow dry and 2 on the heat. And right now, I'm just going over front and back side till it's mostly dry. Once I hit that point where it's mostly dry, I focus on the ends, curling it towards my face. And you can stop blow drying it when it's fully dry and there's a nice little curl towards your face. So again, just drying it front and back and then giving it a nice little fold towards the face. So after we finish that section, I'm going to section off another piece, and this is just going to be a crown towards the back of my head. So with this part, I am going to take one side and then just split that into 2 and pin one side up, which I prefer to start blow drying the back section first. So again, with this part, we're just going to blow dry it till it's mostly dry, going away from my face and towards my face. And again, once it's mostly dry, we're only going to blow dry it away from my face in this second section. And I'm gonna do the same exact thing to the front section of my hair. Since the back part of my head is the part that does not like to dry and it likes to curl up the most, I just go over that part to make sure everything is fully dry and there is no creases and everything's straight. Now it's time for the last section, and I'll just section one piece from the back off just like that. So just blow dry it front and back till it's mostly dry once again. And this time on all of the sections on the top of my head, I'm going to blow dry forwards. On the top sections, I am putting rollers in, but you really do not have to, it just depends. By the way, make sure the roller is not overlapping the other sections like I'm showing, that it's pulled back so you can really blow dry the roots. And do the exact same thing to this section. Now it's time for the bangs, and I turn down the heat to just 1, and I'll just start by blow drying it towards my face. And this doesn't have to be completely straight, it just has to be dry, and I'll just split it into 2. And how I do my bangs is I'll take one side and push it away the opposite side of my face, and then I'll go back. Again, you do not have to do rollers, but for my bangs, I'm just going away from my face. And sometimes I'll go over some strands if they're not completely straight, and I'll just take a mirror, look at the back, just make sure everything is straight and smooth. Once everything is smooth, I just take the roller and pull back. I don't twist it or anything, I just pull it straight back. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope this blowout tutorial helped you guys just with your using blow dryer to dry your hair is so much better than just naturally air drying your hair. Truly, because when you are having water in your hair and you're letting it completely air dry, it weighs down your hair follicles because your hair is a lot more sensitive when it's wet. So just make sure you're using your heat protectant and